The waiter brought the final course, a creme brulee for Kalinka and another for Christoph. The waiter said, "I hope you enjoy my favorite dessert." He turned and left Kalinka and Christoph alone. Christoph was enthusiastic. "This looks delicious, Kalinka." He took a forkful and smiled. Kalinka was noticeably distracted. She and Christoph had spent the evening engaged in small talk. Christoph adeptly avoiding what she thought was the reason to go out for dinner. He wanted to be a couple again. Christoph had not come close to bringing the subject up. Ignoring her dessert, Kalinka asked Christoph, "I would like to know why you're here, Christoph. In short, what is on your mind? I don't think you've been upfront with me, and I deserve that." Christoph looked a little startled by Kalinka's question. He began shakily. I would like you and I to rekindle our relationship. I've missed you and would like to start over, but on the right foot this time." "I see," Kalinka replied knowingly. "I thought that was the case. I hope you understand. I'm not interested in having a romantic relationship with anyone. I'm enjoying my single life at the moment." Christoph replied, I do understand, but I had to try." He motioned to the waiter for the bill. Ludmila and Uliov were clearing the plates from dinner. Galina, their daughter, was helping and enjoying herself. She loved everything and everyone. Uliov said lovingly, "Thank you so much, Galina. We couldn't imagine cleaning up without you." Uliov picked her up in his arms and hugged her with all his heart. She hugged him back with all hers. Ludmila watched Uliov and Galina interact. She was as proud as she could be. So much love. Clarence was home and had just finished the curry he'd brought home for dinner. It was delicious, he thought. But I should get back to cooking meals for myself. Going out on the road had conditioned him to take the easy way out, or take out, if you will. He laughed at his own play on words. He cleared the dishes and then pulled out his plans for the water and sewage. Shaking his head, he said, "Two sewage unloading stations? Maybe there's a need," he muttered, "but I'm just glad they're so inexpensive. Let's see if I can correct this situation." Cheeb here. Welcome to episode 20 of my Let's Play with Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. This is Rote Bucht 1.0 reboot. Welcome. Thank you for taking time out of your day to come and join me on this little adventure. I actually started this, and I don't want to set time in progress. There's a couple things that I need to manage first here. Most notably, going underground here. The having the tower, and I believe the tower, the dimensions, I think that's 50 meters. So when I measure the base altitude here, that being 16.71 meters, and here 31, so that's just over 15 meters tall. I'm not thinking that I'm going to need a pump, but then I start getting nervous about it, and I'm not sure. And here you can see it's 60.5, so it's basically the same height there as well as here. It's just the one on this side that might be a problem. Oh, and yeah, and this is yeah. Well, actually, no, it's okay. Sorry, my bad. I was getting myself confused with where I was. We've got two ways that we can go with this for if we have a little bit extra water that we need to spread around. So at this point, I'm kind of interested to know, but I'm thinking the smart minds would actually put a pump in, probably right there. So I think what I'm going to do is is just that, and this is going to be a little bit, yeah, that's just not going to work there. So I think our switch, well, yeah. Do we build the switch or a big pumping station here that allows us to go off in those different directions? So yeah, I think that's, instead of the switch having the pump go that way, and then we've got this switch down here that we can use to feed elsewhere if we need to. Just trying to get a little bit more flexibility. So what I'm gonna have to do is back both of these out a little bit, and then remove that one. Come back above ground. Let's get rid of that footpath. And then we'll see about getting the pumping station in there. And I really hope these will connect. That would be awesome if they did. I'm not holding my breath, but we'll see. Oh, awesome. And then this needs to, no, it needs to go from there to there. This one needs to go from there to there. So that was far enough. Nice little dipsy doodle there. And this can go here. So, yeah, that looks much better to me now, and we won't be able to answer the question about whether the tower is tall enough to handle that. The tower's tall enough to provide enough pressure to get water up there. That's what. It's just not going to happen. I got sidetracked again. Okay, this is flowing out, and I want to give an opportunity to have be able to connect into this once we do get to the point that we're going to be. Oops, I want to make sure that that's connecting. Nothing worse. Okay. Whoops. Then leaving pipes disconnected. So I think we've got this laid out the way that we need it to. What I would like to do, and I don't know how necessary this is, but I'm pretty sure, you know, having a switch in here is a good. Oh, and we've got resources on the construction site already. So do we have any on here? Oh, we do. So, so we're kind of not completely stuck with it. I mean, it's there. I don't know that it's going to be necessary to branch it off. If it is, we'll deal with it at that point in time. So that's all of the that work that I wanted to have happen, so we can start time up again here. And I think what I want to do is get all of these connected up with footpaths so that we can assign it's quite the little footpath haven there, just a little that's going really nowhere or doing nothing. So we'll get these connected up. Yeah, those are not available at this point. Wow. Lots of little sections there. I don't know that we have a join these two pipes, so no, we don't. Yeah, everything's except for the buildings themselves, which shouldn't take that long, is basically set up and ready to go. So. Yep, everything is a-okay. And we'll get that construction going. Sorry, something else that we need to, we've got quite a bit of, and there's no one here. Where, okay. I thought I switched up getting my coal, or was that just the DO? Should have shown up. No. Oh, it's going against the storage? Yeah, we don't want that to happen. What we want is for you to go to here. So let's change this up by adding a new stop there and deleting that. And wait till unloaded, and yeah, you can wait till loaded. We're looking for coal. I don't think that's going to cause any problem. There's I think there's two trucks on there, and yeah, we'll keep that going. At some point, we're going to want to have this road as, excuse me, a what? We're going to want to have this the main road paved for sure. Yeah, we've got our concrete there. Everybody's yeah, we've got gravel. Yeah, we've got more than enough gravel. So we've got workers. Yeah, the trucks are getting filled up, so that's cool. Just I know there's a bunch of other little things that it needs getting sorted out. One of them being the export of fabric, which I need to make a change to. So I 20% is where they'll pick up from, which gives us what is that? 11.2 tons. So that yeah, that might be a little bit of a stretch, but that's cool. Oh, we don't have fuel. Well, here we go. Let's add you in to the equation, because we don't need you to stop at the gas station. So yeah, we're what are all the vehicles? This is, yeah, bringing crops in, and then this is exporting the fabric. So yeah, might be wise to actually not bother with the export of the fabric at this point. Just make sure that we've got enough for our clothes. We should have. I'm hoping we should have, but I think I won't even bother. doing that, and I'll no, that'll be anything. So I think probably that the fabric and crops, I'm just going to remove that from there, and focus on getting our our what? Clothing factory working, and we'll like to get both of those done. So I think Willis, you should have access. I would have sworn you had it. Oh, huh. You didn't connect there for some reason. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, that should make a difference. Yes, okay, good. So that's our footpath. So now we won't have people in the short term. I'm guessing from the bus stop, unless they can go around. I kind of doubt that they can get there. Oh, they can. Oh no, not yet. They can go around. So I'm just going to leave this run for a bit. We have 1.45 tons of clothes. Certainly not that much, and only 15 out of a possible 80 there that are there working. So and to be fair, in our fabric factory, we don't have a whole bunch. So we're going to be looking at kind of upping what we're doing here. So. Okay. What are we up to next? I think we'll go with the influence of the radio broadcast. That's something that I was going to be looking at in the future here. So we'll get that started right now. So cool. Awesome. And the other thing that I wanted to look at, excuse me, just got some coffee to deal with. I need to separate out from these fields the responsibility for going to the border and importing the crops and delivering them. I think that needs to happen with the CO deal, if you will, not if you will. We've got definitely have capacity there, and I think it just makes way more sense than having this guy running to the border. I think maybe at the time it might have made some sense, but honestly, I think we're leaving crops on the field, and I know that for a fact because I have this set up to only trigger when we're at 30%, and that's wrong. This one is actually triggering at 50%. But when you look at the fields on this side that this distribution office is responsible for, there are no trucks here. So I think this needs to be triggered for 100%, and it isn't going to go to the border to get crops. And if you see this should, away they go. So what this one was doing was dual purpose, getting from its fields, and when it was below a certain threshold in the warehouse, delivering to both these two warehouses, and this one was at 50%. But it would never. I don't think it would ever completely load up and drop off all of the crops from here. So that needs to happen. I may have a storage issue. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I can have both of these actually set to 100%, so that we keep them as full with the materials we're grabbing from the fields. And I just want to remove the import from the customs house, and I'll have the other DO when we fall down to around 20%, have them maybe 30%. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see. Have it responsible for picking up the slack when the fields aren't aren't ready for harvest. So that's just makes more sense in my mind. So speaking of which, also need to add in this building here. That's the warehouse there to unload at 100, and that goes away. And now these are set up the same, ready to go to keep them both in crops all the time. So yeah, and I'm thinking could probably bump this up a little bit just to try to keep a certain amount in there, because 42 tons of fabric, that's never, I don't think that's ever going to get hit. So let's run with this for now. 28 tons of fabric. It'll get fed into the clothing factory on an as needed basis, and then when we get over a certain point, we can trip the export. So we'll run with that. These guys are all going to take care of all of the fields on that side. So good stuff. I'm glad I caught that, because that would have been a little on the annoying side. So the what I need to do is pick up crops from there and then drop them off here and here when we are in yeah, I don't want to load anything from there. It's unloading crops, and I think 30% was the number that we looked at before 2000. That's sick. Wow. Yeah, 10% is 200, so I don't think it needs to be 30%. I think we can go to 20 there, and oh no, wrong one. This is the fabric and crops. That's this one. We can yeah. This is the one we want to have at 20. It's a Xeno modified covered storage, and we want this one there set to 30%, which is when it falls below 36 tons ish. It'll load it up. I just noticed that we have the fabric factory set up. Oh, for chemicals, yes, obviously. Okay, cool. We're good. And yeah, we're getting guys are coming to pick up all the crops. Yes, please. That needs to happen. We'll get that in there, and then that's more costs that are going to be dropped way down. So yeah, that's important. Okay. Something else that I was looking at here as well The I found this interesting that while I like 5% criminality drop, I'm not really loving the fact that we excuse me, we government loyalty is affected that much. And really, for me, the two key ones are that coming out happier and less criminal. So I think, dropping the cultural enjoyment down, it's affected our happiness. But we have less of an impact on our loyalty, and having you can see when I drop this sports down, our it was happiness, but it didn't do anything for our loyalty. And so I'm looking at what's loyalty. So yeah, even making the propaganda go way up, I think, oh, sports and happiness, right? Wasn't that? Yeah. So if we go 50-50 on that, I think we're in a pretty good place. And if I remember correctly, the and I'm not 100% sure about the criminality, where that number comes from, if that's the number of guards per or warden per prisoner. I can't remember 100% for sure, so it's been a while. So yeah, I think that was an important one as well to try to get a little bit clearer. And the other thing that I found interesting too was looking at the criminality of people that are from left to right. That's people that are nearer to being released. So the left hand side people are going to be released before the people on the right hand side. And so I flip through and try to see where we're at. So 14%. This person is obviously not going to be rehabilitated at the end of their. This is a warder. It's a warden. I'm looking at the wardens, not the prisoners, and he's 14% criminal. My goodness. We'll have to get that taken care of. Anyway, I found that kind of funny. 2%. Yeah, so okay. Looking at the prisoners, not the wardens, or calling them warders, but I think it's wardens is what they meant. They've got a he's almost done his sentence, and he's 0% criminal. And I think if we go through, we'll see the majority of people are 0%. There's this guy who's almost through 1.5, but he is so far gone criminality wise now. There's just going to be people like that. So 10% has 3 years left, guaranteed. This person is going to be non-criminal when he comes out. 43% may not in 3.3 years. It's possible. It's definitely going to be reduced, but I don't know for sure if that's going to happen. 3% and 27%, again, on the edge, criminality wise, for when they come out. But you can't set up your sentences to cover every scenario specifically. So I think we're in a pretty decent place for that with the sentences and people coming out. So Yeah, let's get this to be a high priority because I need to get people in there. And let's have a quick peek at how many people are here working, and is there any extra room? Yeah, looks like there is. He only picked up 11. That's probably all that he needs. So I'm thinking with the lines that we have set up here. Yeah, these microbuses. I think probably replacing the microbuses with, excuse me, two larger buses would be a good idea. I can just send them back, and why wouldn't I just add two buses, two of the same buses to this line. It's only got 10 workers. Oh shoot! I didn't want to close that. Okay. The first bus, the second bus, 10 workers, and 10 workers, 30 workers. Okay, so that's a decent number. Okay, well let's try one more bus, and that's the Yelch, I think is how it's pronounced. I could be I could be wrong there. Apologize if my pronunciation isn't on. That's the 043, and it's the blue one. Well, there we go. Now I think I probably just ended up buying like 4 of them or something, but let's so he's on that line. Don't go there, and start him up. Just make sure he's going where I expect him to go. No, going for fuel, yeah. Okay, 3 buses there. Cool. This 30 passenger bus, it definitely takes will take more than 2 of these microbuses will take. So I'm going to retire this line. I'm going to send both of these buses to work here. Did it again. Okay, let's get you working here. You. That's the line there. Okay, that line is now gone. We've got three buses on our main line. Awesome. We got some, yep, got enough sellers, got lots of people. And our happiness is increasing. Awesome. That's good stuff. Okay. Feeling a little better about this now. Making sure that everybody's happy there. Let's see what we're doing for close. 2 tons. 14 people working. We'll get some gravel in here, and we should be in a better spot. Why are you going there for fuel? Does the end station not have fuel? No, there's all kinds of fuel there. Okay. See, I'm deftly avoiding looking at all the construction happening to the left of me down there for steel and whatnot. I know that I need to, there's a couple things that I need to have happen there. So want to take, need to take care of that, but it'll be, okay, we got guys on their way. I don't know why the mechanism didn't stay there, but decided that it wasn't necessary to. 29 workers, excellent. That 5 workers. As soon as we get this hooked in, I think we'll be in a better spot for having people on there. And I think this is a problem right here. This was something else that I was looking at that I wanted to, I got to take a little bit of a pause just to explain what's happening. I think it shows it's covered with the one or both of these technical services offices, and it I don't know that it's ever been emptied. So what I need to do, I think, is give it access to this footpath, which I think existed at one point, but no longer does. So what I think is the best way to do that is to connect across here with a gravel footpath. That's probably the quickest route in here. So just a whole bunch of little things that need to be dealt with. And then for fire coverage, I want to fix that up there, and we'll go from here across like that. Now, can I even sneak one more? Yeah, that almost looks like it was planned. Yeah, and it'll take a mechanism, and then hopefully that'll allow the technical services offices to get in here and pick up the garbage. Cool. All right, and yeah, we're getting oh, another research program finished. We're definitely getting more crops off the fields. It would have been much better had I caught that at the start of the harvest, but I didn't. So there you go. Plastics, not a high priority at this point. We're still doing some of the recycling things. Yeah, it's just, I think probably for a study, if we're going to get into chemistry, we need the we want to have some of that happen. So that's where we're headed. And okay, back in business. Okay, where are we at? This is 40 work days. Come on, let's get another bus here, and then we can get the DO delivering everything that we need delivered, and we can get some of the vehicles fixed up, repaired, and oh, done. Sweet. So now what we need is this built. I'm going to put that on a high priority, and there's no construction offices assigned. Shoot, that's not cool. And I'm guessing there's no one assigned to that one either. Okay. Get that one a high priority as well. That'll relieve a whole bunch of I mean, we don't have a huge backlog at the border, but again, it's It's been known to happen once or twice or thrice. Okay. How are we looking over here now? So I just need a little bit of concrete. And a lot of concrete on that. Getting this built up, we can put into get these both of those built. I don't think those will be enough for mechanisms. No, wasn't. So there you go. Okay, they are, everything is set up and looking like it's good to go. I need a bus platform. Platform, I don't know if I need a platform per se. Bus stop would be fine. Nothing else is going in here, so let's let's see what we have that I can whoa, that was, and then I pick a bus platform. So bus stop, that would be really awesome if you would fit in here, and you do. Now if I move this right up to this end, am I going to snooker myself by making the road connection impossible here? No. No snookering. Good. Okay. And we'll get a footpath laid out. And we're going to need a way to build that. Yeah, that'll work. And yeah, those are both long enough. So excellent. Okay. So now we have our bus stop in place. We're getting another half step closer to our steel production. And where do we go from here? Well, we're going to need a lot of gravel to gravel this road and get this all set up. I'm gonna have to come. Yeah, I gotta set this up for. Well, I have to set this up for power, which means I'll be running a substation down here and then a switch off so I can go multiple directions, because I think I'm pretty much needing to go this direction and this direction with my excuse me, with my my power lines. So just trying to follow along here with what's happening there. Let's see how far in I am here now. Whoa. Yeah, I think I've been at this a little bit longer than I thought I was, but that's all good. I think I'll spend a little bit of time getting this this set up. So I like using this transformer. It just we all have our favorites. For whatever reason, we have that favorite that we've used that hasn't let us down, and we know how to use it. So what I'm going to do is plunk that in there. What I need to do is follow this along here. Again, trying to leave myself a little bit of room. I don't want to, you know, waste space, but I don't want to cram everything in. So, okay, so now we've got power there. We can hook this up to there, and let's see about 6 times high voltage. I don't know if that's really necessary. It gives options for sure. What's the difference? I don't know. 2.5 tons of steel, 1.8, 3. Yeah. It's not a huge difference. Priority switch. No idea how those work. I can see needing to go 2 directions. I just don't see there being any more of a need for that. So that's what I'm running with. There we go. And I'm going to run this down here. I know this is going to be a little bit of overkill for sure, but there's other things that are going to be built down in this direction. So I think I want to keep it on this side of the road. I don't know if I want to block that off, because we're going to be in a what? We're going to be in a place to where I don't know what I don't know, and that's crooked. I think I need to change that. Thank you. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, that's straight. Okay, go there. Get this. This switch comes, or not switch, but that. I think we can just go straight over to it. Straight like that. We're good to go. And we can branch off of this however we need to branch off, and we have one more way out this way as well. Good to go. Awesome. Let's get our favorite transformer. We got the bus stop. Awesome. Good. Did I put one down? I seem to remember. Yeah, there is one here. Oh, that's the water substation. So I just want to pause this while I have a quick peek at the overlays, buildings, power transformer. Oh, power substation. Yeah, so there's no power here either. Okay. Yeah, okay. I just realized I just placed that there, so I'm laughing at myself for no reason. Yeah. There's no power substation here. Yeah. Keep our infrastructure in the same general area. This is covering everything we need covered. Sweet. And let's run this straight down to here. Actually, maybe if it doesn't matter. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. If I run it on one side of the road or the other, just from an interference perspective. That there. So now we're power, sewage and water is up there. We've got our bus station, all good to go there. And let's put a substation in here. and I know the actually we can let this run. Steel plant takes a lot, so I'm thinking probably prudent to put two substations in is what I'm trying to say. I don't really want to fence myself in, if you will. I'll put one there, and let's sneak another one in here. Get a little cheeky with it. This should be more than enough redundancy, if you will. Come to there. Oh, yes. Come across the road, and I think what I want to do is put my road in here so I don't cause myself some grief. Global market report. Okay, cool. And back to the power. Let's get this connected. This last one connected up. Good to go. And this one, I want to run straight down here. One on one side, one on the other. Just try to do a little bit of symmetry here. It's being finicky. Okay, I can deal with that. Go up here and across. Or right there and across. Okay. Excellent. Okay, we have, I think we have everything we need here now. We've got a good start on our pipes and everything else. 2% unemployment. Okay. Timeout. Oh, sorry. What we're cool. Down. No. Vehicle repair. Oh, there's somebody in there. We want to have some fuel. I don't know what vehicles. I don't know what vehicles we need in here. Vehicles on lines, yes, please. I definitely want that. I know we've got to supply all of these materials. I don't think aluminum, because we're not doing anything with, nothing that's being built with aluminum, but the rest of it will definitely be delivered. No workers. Oh, okay. I'm going to increase the range of this building, because it is what it is. It's the only one, so hopefully we can get everything covered off. What types of vehicles is it going to allow me to purchase? And these guys will these guys go out and do yeah, covered hulls, the work? I'm kind of wondering if that's true or not. That would be pretty cool to have. necessary to have. What if I went 80 kilometers an hour? The W50 can carry a bunch of stuff, or maybe we do the smaller ones that are faster. Well, not faster, but would use. This is 92 kilowatts, and this is, oh, they're both 92 kilowatts. Well, there you go. Ha, this has got to be lighter, though, I would think. What? 5 meters, and this is 7 meters? That's a little confusing to me. I guess that's... Yeah, I don't know. 4 tons of crops and 7.2. That doesn't make sense. At any rate, I don't think this brings anything, does it? I think this goes out and does the actual work. That's my guess. I don't know if that's a good guess or not, but anyway, what I'm gonna do is buy 3 of these guys and live with it. Okay, that's there, and now I need to have the CODO drop off. We want fuel, we want plastics, mechanical components, electronic components, electronics, and steel. And what is 30%? $20 tons, yeah, so yeah, that'll be fine for steel for sure. That'll the 30% numbers, and I guess I think we just live with the rest of it. I'm going to leave the aluminum there because we're not going to deliver aluminum, and it just keeps the steel number down a little bit. So plastic and mechanical components, I think we're picking those. Maybe not plastics. We are okay. Plastics. We got mechanical components, electronic components. Not picking up electronics. That will be there. Fabric. Really don't want to do that from the border, but yeah, I'll oh, the building's already assigned. Okay. Oh, because we're dropping off chemicals, I bet. Oh, no, we don't drop off chemicals there. I think that was the... yeah. This is the warehouse here. It's the crops. So what we want to do is load some fabric so that we can take the fabric to the repair station. I think that's the last of it. Okay, let's see how this works. Oh, wow, we're churning through the research. Be done in no time here, right? Okay, we'll continue on with that. Just because you don't have a plan, make it sound like you have a plan. Okay, well, how are we looking? We got 4.2, 13 workers. Do we have? Yeah, we have everything there. How are we looking for people waiting? So I'm thinking we can definitely. Well, let me see. I want to check out this line to see how many people are on. Well, he's 9 and 30. Oh, because, yes, that's why. Oh, goodness. That was something else that I wanted to look at as well was our population statistics, because what I'm seeing is a little bit unnerving in terms of the higher education. Most of, most of us are higher. Most of the people living in this city are higher education, and that's just going to cost us a lot of electronics. Sorry, I got sidetracked thinking these guys weren't picking up what I wanted them to pick up, because yeah, we've still got 300 some odd in there. Yeah. I may need a bigger place to store our crops in, and then yeah. Anyway, talk about getting sidetracked. Okay, let's see who's on their way here now. Are we getting some fuel? Oh, we got some fabric. Beautiful. And we've got a few guys, the three vehicles that were going to be coming to do the work. And I think, because, I mean, we could take 30 more people, maybe setting one more bus line up with favorite bus, the Yelch. I'm going to set this up to be the red one. Oops. Continue on, please. Wrong button on my part. Okay. We're going... Oh, you're not going to let me until you come out. Come on. Really? That's taken far too long for my liking. Let's get the bus out. Thank you. Okay, we can slow that down again. Want you to go from here to here, and then to there. Start them up. No, there's only one bus. Having the line spacing doesn't make sense, but this will have some fuel in it, as well as this one. So got a few guys that need some some attention. Quarried stone. Interesting. Why are you... who do you work for? Oh, from the gravel quarry. You coming to get repaired, are you? I don't know where his... excuse me. Oh, 71%. Yeah, that makes sense. But there's only... all the spots are full, if I'm not mistaken. And we're still looking for electronics, plastics, and mechanical components. Okay. And people. Okay, there's electronics, mechanical components, and steel. Okay. Should be well on its way. Awesome. And we have water loading and unloading. That's going to be where we run, where we pick up water from, and we will be unloading it right here. Yeah, those are... we definitely have a lot of I think I'm going to put a little bit of a suspend on the steel mill right now. These two storages I want. This I don't want. Getting built right now. Or these two. That's going to be part of the whole train infrastructure that's coming up. Hopefully, as soon as we get some steel. I just trying to make sure that I don't start building something that I don't want to start building. So I just, I want to get the storages, the water and sewage stuff dealt with, getting into that little high priority trap again. Let's just to finish the episode off. Join these two roads and whoa, then we'll get this. Oh, did that not? Yeah, that. Oh. No one's going to be able to get up here, so why don't I take this one out, join this, and then. Oh, yeah. Sorry. We need a bus to get in there. This is really okay. Well on its way. Okay, good. Got a lot going on. Yeah, looking at our sewage work here is dealt with. This one's probably not going to be used a whole heck of a lot, honestly, but yeah. My bad. At any rate, let me check this message and we'll sign off for the time being. I like seeing lots of things, busy. Next episode, I'm hoping to work a little bit more on the garbage industry. I just spent a little bit of time in looking at some of the stuff that I needed to get sorted out, and I think I've got most of it sorted out. We'll check in with our fabric and clothing industry when we get back. Hopefully, a little tweak to the bus station setup is going to help get some people to the to where we need to get them to work. And yeah, we're slowly getting there. So liking that, and thank you for hanging with me today. Oh, one other thing I just wanted to throw out there as well. Got another round table in the works. Red Paris Cooperative Revolution with Kaya Maya, Uliki, Frankie Berlin, and myself. Check it out if you get a chance. We're having a lot of fun building on the France map, and look forward to seeing you there. Anyway, thanks again for joining me today, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.